Could this be the best upcoming survival game of the year? I'll let you decide, but I certainly cannot ignore that playing Enshrouded's free demo this week has been an absolute treat. Hello everybody, my name is Kiahonfire, and today I'll be reviewing Enshrouded, a survival crafting action-based RPG game that is hitting the Steam stores sometime this year. I must admit, when I was first picking up this game, my expectations were pretty high already. From the trailer to the whole concept of the game, I was very excited to get into it. What's not to love about a brand new adventure and a sense of real progression? In Enshrouded, you play as a flameborn, a dying race with its legacy resting on your shoulders. You awaken from your casket where you've been slumbering in status for many years, and you have been thrown into the world of Embervale. You must survive the Shroud, a pestilence that has consumed the world that your ancient ancestors unleashed in an act of greed for the magical forces. You must survive the horrors of the deep by venturing into dungeons, defeating bosses, and ridding the planet of its source of misery, the Shroud root. And let's not forget its horde of mutants and creatures beyond belief that you must carve through to get to it. If you manage this, I promise you that it will be quite rewarding. Enshrouded doesn't skimp out of rewarding players for his or her triumph over the dark forces. Within the few hours I played Enshrouded, I was very impressed with their balancing of the loot system within the game. See a camp full of boxes and barrels, smash, slash, and explode your way through it, and get lots of goodies along the way. My only complaint was my inventory was not large enough to hold all of my loot, although that's not really a concern as this game has a fast travel system. As long as you're not in the Shroud-infected regions, you can fast travel home or across the map using the ancient spires, which you'll definitely want to make use of whilst playing. Talking about home, we need to go over one of Enshrouded's strongest features, which is its voxel-based building system and terraforming. This game is going to be a builder's paradise, as you can pretty much create whatever you can dream of. You can dig into the terrain and make a huge cave base, or create a castle. It's up to you, the possibilities are endless. You can do all sorts with this game, and it's absolutely wonderful when it comes to building. I've seen many really cool screenshots and player builds on their own Discord of what people have been up to when it comes to building, or you could just simply make a shack, live in a box. Up to you. It depends how you like playing the game. Not only that, Enshrouded allows you to fully equip and decorate your place, which you will definitely want to do, as Enshrouded has a similar system to Valheim called the Rested buff, but in this instance it's the Comfort buff. The more cozy furniture items you have in your home, the better and the longer your buff will last. Enshrouded is not just a hack or slash either. You can actually use magic in the game. You will be able to get your hands on an array of wands and magical staffs to perform spells and summon other friendly flameborn helpers, such as the blacksmith, who is an NPC that helps you progress through the forge and armor stages of the game. You are also not forced down a linear path to play Enshrouded. I ventured off the path many times in my playthrough. Just make sure not to open a trap chest or get in the way of an explosive barrel. I promise you that it's great fun to do that to an enemy, but not so great being on the receiving end of that explosion. Now, with a review, you must talk fairly about your experience, and it wasn't all sunshine and rainbows on my Enshrouded experience. I must admit, the game is still a little rough around the edges in some aspects when it comes to movement and controls, but I believe they will iron these out when it comes to the full release. It is also quite hefty of a game for the hardware requirements, being that their minimum specs require you to have 16 gigabytes of RAM, an NVIDIA GeForce RTX 1060 or better, and the recommended specs recommend you to have an NVIDIA RTX 2070 or higher to run it smoothly. List of full specs on the Enshrouded store page for those who are interested in more details. I personally didn't run into any big bugs on my playthrough, which was nice, although I have heard some people having issues even running the demo. Do note I played the old demo version before October 9th, when the new one gets released. Either way, throughout playing the Enshrouded demo, it has left me with a feeling of wanting to play more. I can't wait to get my hands on the early access version when it hits the Steam stores. As an added cherry on top, Enshrouded can be a solo game or a co-op game, allowing up to 16 people to be able to join you and help you tackle Enshrouded's great list of challenges and adventures to explore and complete. I look forward to further developments this game makes, and hopefully we will see this coming out very soon. As they have said, it's coming out in 2023. I've gotten a taste that I want to play much more, which is always a great sign when trying out a new game. Enshrouded, I must say, is a lot more than what meets the eye. Either way, let me know what you think in the comments down below. I highly recommend trying out the free demo on October 9th if you'd like to test run the game before it actually comes out, and before you actually pay the full price tag down the line. So this is a great opportunity to be able to see if it's something you like or not, which is very respectable that you get a demo to at least try that, and you get some hours to spend on the game and see if it is for you. I must say, I feel very hopeful for the game. I'm looking very forward to it, and yeah, I had a lot of positive experiences, and from friends I talked to as well, they had nothing but nice things to say about the game, really, and that's just really good signs to see. So yeah, thank you for watching, I love you, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!